So, the Trails of Mana remake is coming out next month, and many fans have been looking forward to this and hoping that there wouldn't be any censorship. Well, Square Enix, you did it again. Ah, man, what a shame, right? What a shame. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So Trails of Mana comes out next month. So people are looking forward to that remake. And a lot of people were really hoping that, there's not going to be any censorship. They were hoping nothing would be taken out. And, for a while, it seemed like it was pretty good until, of course, people went through and found out, oh, yeah, well, bad news. Because it looks like Square Enix has censored Angela's booty shake from Pink Typhoon Attack. So looking at a couple of articles here from Bounding Into Comics, Trials of Mana removes Angela's booty shake from Pink Typhoon Attack. Oh no! Apparently a shake of the hips is wrong. Oh man, because a taunt of a woman shaking her hips. Oh, it's so offensive, guys. Oh no, because apparently they find it offensive, right? Fans of Seiken Densetsu 3, released recently as Trials of Mana in the West, have discovered that a slightly suggestive taunt has been removed from a character's skill attack animation in the upcoming remake. In both versions of the game, the magic-wielding princess Angela can learn the Pink Typhoon attack after leveling her up to the sorceress class. So of course, Square Enix in the remake, they are just like, oh man, oh no, this is too much, this is too spicy. We can't have this. we gotta censor that up. Because apparently that's Square Enix's mindset here for this one, right? Because apparently the shaking of the hips. Oh no, that's too much. Oh no, we can't permit that. That's terrible. How dare you? That's pretty much what they're thinking here. So apparently, a little shaking of the hips, is offensive to them. Apparently that's too much for them to handle, and they have to censor that, right? In the original Seiken Densetsu 3, Angela would shake her butt in a playful and seductive manner at the enemy before blowing them a kiss surrounded by hearts, which would proceed to explode and cause a fair amount of damage. Oh no! So horrible, man! I'm so offended. Come on, how is this? how is this at all offensive? I don't understand why this even had to be censored. It's such a stupid thing for them to have to do. But hey, you can't apparently have seductive female characters, right? Apparently they don't like that. They don't want to permit something like that. However, according to a gameplay demo from last year's Tokyo Game Show, Angela's taunt has been removed, with the sorceress now simply blowing a heart-surrounded kiss towards enemies. Now, see, we've seen this censorship many times in the past. The Western release of Persona 5 Royale, which I have talked about here on the channel. Think about it is, they censored Persona 5 Royale in the West because, Twitter Puritans, were screaming over how they thought that there was some phobic things, right? Which there wasn't, but they were screaming over it. And of course, because Reset Era has so much control with that, of course, the industry listened, and Atlas then censored Persona 5. Thing is, here we are with Square Enix in its ethics department, having to change things up, which, they've done this before, which we'll get into that in a moment. And now they're censoring a character that has no reason to be censored. They're censoring a specific attack, which is really dumb. Now take a look at this. This change is especially curious given that, as seen in the post from the Japanese blog, Esteru, the game is still set to feature risque costumes for Angela, and to a similar extent, Riz. So hold on. Let me get this straight, right? So, you censor a taunt, a seductive taunt, because, oh no, booty shakes are bad. And yet you have wonderful, which I love the designs of these outfits for these characters. You have wonderful designs for these costumes. And, you just instead are like, yeah, well, we're getting rid of the booty shake, but we'll keep the costumes. You shouldn't censor anything at all. You should keep the booty shake. You should keep all of it. There's no reason to censor it. No reason to censor any of it. I mean, these costumes are great, but, here's my problem. I don't want a game that's censored, right? I don't want a game that's censored in any way or form. you should be keeping it the same. There's nothing here that needs to be changed. And, everything looks great. And then, of course, you have this happen. You censor a booty shape because, it's too seductive. It's too much. Like, one of those, think of the children moments. Oh, think of the children. It's too much. I mean, that's what this is. This is what this comes down to. It's stupid. It's really, really dumb. I mean, there's no reason to take it out. And that's a part of Angela's signature attack. It's just really dumb. I mean, Square Enix, problem is with them is that they have this ethnic department ever since Sony has thrown in their whole censor everything policy, whenever they started doing that crap, which I'm going to be real with you, why would you support that? Why would you support censorship, Just saying. And if we go back a year ago almost, so this was back in June, this is what happened with Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy VII Remake director confirms Tifa's chest was tightened because of ethnics department at Square Enix. So, you also have that going on. Now, I love Final Fantasy. Love it. Tifa was always fine the way she was. And then, of course, they did stuff like this. Now, I'm sure many of you probably already heard of this case, but we're going to kind of go over it a little bit here. Final Fantasy VII Remake director Tetsuya Nomura confirmed Tifa's chest was tightened due to the ethics department at Square Enix. Oh, Tifa was fine the way she was. You didn't even need to do anything to her. She was fine. But of course, leave it to, oh no, this is too much. Right? They can't handle stuff like that. Nomura's comments came from an interview with Weekly Famitsu as reported by Niche Gamer. Nomura specifically discussed Tifa Lockhart's design for Final Fantasy VII Remake. We wanted Tifa to have abs, so she now has more of an athletic body type. The ethics department at Square Enix also said we had to tighten her chest so it doesn't look unnatural during all the intense fighting. Because of that, we added black thigh highs and a tank top. Because, Tifa's too spicy. So we gotta dumb her down a little bit, right? We gotta make sure that isn't too much, apparently. It's too much for them. They can't handle it. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. It's just there's no reason for the censorship. Nomura's comments are similar to those made by Mortal Kombat 11's director Stephen Brand. Now, Mortal Kombat 11, censorship, and then of course them coming out there saying, "Oh, you have a problem with it, then don't buy the game," right? The whole if you don't like it, don't buy it. They go back to that situation, right? Because it's not like that doesn't push away customers or anything. It's not like that makes them want to walk away and say, "No, forget this game," right? Mark Hearn, former team leader for Vanilla World of Warcraft and creator of EM8ER, mocked the idea of an ethics department to regulate the breast size of fictional characters in video games. Imagine having a department fully funded to regulate breast sizes in the games you make. Gamers are making a big deal out of boobs because they are gamers. Oh no! AAA devs funding entire departments to monitor boob sizes for ethics is what is making this big deal. We're just sitting here and laughing at you. That's the truth. Because apparently, breast size, oh man, it's so much that they have to censor it down because it's too spicy. Just like the whole issue with what's going on here now with Angela and her attack. Of course, ethics department has to come and go, "Oh, no, this is too much. We can't have this. We can't have her do it. Just have her blow the kiss and, explode the enemy," right? It's like, that's not bad enough. That's not too bad. It's better. It's more modern, right? They try to go with the argument a lot of the times where it's like, oh yeah, we have to hit the modern day. I mean, take a look at this. The eyebrows didn't end with the idea of an ethics department to regulate Tifa's bust size. Nomura also noted that they have changed the Honeybee in cross-dressing event. The Honeybee in cross-dressing event is still in the game. We've made it more modern. Mind you, more modern for today's takes. For today, because, back then it was too much, right? We were too spicy back then, and, we've seen the error of our ways. That's basically what they're telling you. They think that what they did back then was too much, and that they have to tone it down because they can't handle it. If we made the place like we did in the original game, the physical uneasiness would be overwhelming. So that was no good. See, like I said, they feel that it's too much, which is stupid. Absolutely dumb. Absolutely dumb. No reason to censor that. The Honeybee Inn, for those either unfamiliar or don't remember, is a bee-themed brothel that is run by a crime boss named Don Corneo. Tifa attempts to infiltrate the brothel by posing as one of the Corino's girls after learning he is an informant for Shinra. However, Cloud believes Tifa has been kidnapped. In order to rescue Tifa, he dresses up and poses as a woman. Now, that's the thing. Yet again, female characters being sexy, they don't like that. They have to try to remove that as much as they possibly can because sexy woman bad, right? That's the way they see it. That's the way that they do these things. This ethics department here, I mean, who wants this stuff censored? Who cares about this? That's the thing. So what if a character tries to use their sexiness to get into a brothel in the game? Who cares, right? What does that matter? The announcement of an ethics department at Square Enix comes after conflicting reports regarding Sony's strict content censorship policy. A report from the Wall Street Journal cited a Sony spokeswoman who confirmed Sony had a censorship policy in place in order to not inhibit the sound growth of development of young people. The report indicates this new policy came about because of the Me Too movement, oh good God, and the rise of people watching gamers play on YouTube and Twitch. However, a conflicting report from Sony spokesperson in Japan would surface within the same week. The spokesperson noted that Sony had not introduced new rules. However, they did indicate that games are looked at on a case-by-case basis by Sony executives. The spokesman also noted that the executives look at a global standard when they are reviewing content. He noted that the review process is generally reserved for strict content. Okay, so in other words, like I said, it's another think of the kids moment. It's think of the kids every time. I mean, and that's the thing. People don't want their games censored. There's no reason to censor the games. It doesn't matter. Who cares about this stuff? Gamers just want to play games to have a good time. That's all that's important to them, not stuff like this. And now that you've censored Trails of Mana remake with Angela's booty shape because, oh no, it's too much. There's that problem now of, oh man, things don't fit our standards today. Good luck with that, because people are going to look at that, and they're not going to be fans of it. But anyways, before we go, be sure to back Blade Devil, Ghost of the Past graphic novel by RagingGoldenEagle. This is his Western manga, so be sure to back it. It has 5 days left, so be sure to try to get your copy while you still can. It has 1,550 backers, and it has crowdfunded a total of $110,265 so far. So get your copy of Blade Devil while you still can. You have 5 days left. Not only that, another thing, reminder here, the monthly Q&A will be on Tuesday. So if you have any questions you would like for me to answer for the Q&A, the link will be in the description down below to where you can ask those questions. Not only that, you can also ask me on Discord. You can private message me there, and I will answer your questions on Tuesday for the Q&A. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and make sure you are still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels, so make sure you are still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like if you enjoyed, and also be sure to share the video on social media, spread the word, and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. And also, be sure to follow me on Discord. We have a wonderful community there, and it will also keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on any other events that may be coming up in the future as well. So be sure to follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you. And have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.